Hi everyone, it's Lori from Lollipop Paper and Ink. Thank you for joining me today for our Wednesday Lunchtime Live. It's going to be a little mini class today, and we're featuring the Lovely You bundle. So let me just, before anyone gets on, let me just check, make sure I'm in the right place, and we'll see. Yeah, it looks like I'm good. Okay, so what I'm going to try to do, which I've never done before, so just give me a second, and I want to see if I can share this onto our group page, because usually I share it afterwards, and but some people have been having a little bit of a hard time finding us. So let me see if I can do that. Oh, oh my, come on. No, why is this not? All right, I don't think I can. I knew I wouldn't be able to do it. I just thought, what the heck? Let's take a shot. All right, let's see. Okay, I'm trying it. Let's see if it works. All right, so then maybe there won't be such a hard time finding us. So anyway, today is Wednesday. It is our mini class, like I said, for the Lovely You bundle, which I just don't even get it off my desk anymore. Actually, I do. I have it right here. I thought I had it right in front. This is, we're going to work on that today. So let me see if, let's just see if that worked. Okay. All right. I shouldn't have done that. Okay. Let's see. All right, just bear with me. I'm so sorry. I'm just trying to get used to this. Every time I think I've got it, something gets messed up. But okay, let's get going. So for those of you that are new to my videos or my lives, my name is Lori Pinto. My blog is lollipoppaperandink.com. You can find all sorts of projects, specials, promotions, everything that I do, class information, club information, everything's all there. It's all there for the looking. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, so all the products that I have, that I show during my mini class or during my lives, are all available on my blog. Hi Fran, good to see you. I'm glad you could make it. Okay, so we're going to get busy with our Lovely You bundle. I have 3 card projects for you today, and before I do that though, I want to show you what my July sort of online / to-go classes this month. And I decided, since, you know, hopefully we're out and about and able to do a little bit of traveling, I thought it would be a great idea to do some kits. And so I'll show you what I have in store for that. But and I have it listed. I'll leave the link down below so you can see what that's all about. But in a nutshell, I will provide you with the make and takes. I think now we should be calling them take and makes, because you're not making them here. So for 4 additional projects, once you're done using all the kit materials that come in those kits. So we'll give it a look. But let me try to turn you down, and I don't want you to get a headache. So it's just gonna be pink for a second. I don't have anything fancy that's gonna make us, you know, double view here. So just give me a second. Let me make sure I can get this going. All right, let's see. Okay, now that's going to be the hard part, is just seeing where I ended up here. Hopefully, I mean, it takes a few seconds to get onto the where I can see the actual feed coming through on my Facebook page. So, all right, let's get started. I'll show you if and if I'm not in the right place, or if you can't see my workspace, I can always adjust that. All right, I think that's pretty good. Okay, Yay, two things work today. Okay, so before I forget, I should have done this before. For our last mini class, many of you shared it, which I totally appreciate, and I thank you from the bottom of my heart for that. It just shares the love and lets people know about what we're doing. So I drew a name from that bunch that had shared that last time, and I think it may have been 2 weeks ago because I didn't do one last week. And so that is Christine Borovic. So she'll be getting the prize patrol for last week was the terracotta tile scalloped linen ribbon. So Christine, I'm not sure if I have your address, so if you would just send that to me, that would be, just PM me it, and so I can get this out into the mail to you right away. So our prize patrol for today's class, if you share it, and remember, I need you to write in the comments that you shared it so that I know, because if you're not a follower of the page, I can't contact you. So, but if you put it in the comments, I can ask you for your address if I don't have it already. So, so this is the 4-season floral stamp set. This is one of the stamp sets in that adorable beginner brochure. So it's perfect. It has obviously seasons, flowers for each season. So I'll get this out in the mail to you. Next week I'll announce who our winner is for that one, for the prize patrol. Okay, so let me show you my July online class. So it's a choice, and it's not really online, it's sort of to go. So I chose my 2 favorite ones from the catalog, and the 2 favorite kits. Now one of them, this gorgeous Posies, is what we call a project kit. Which means it doesn't have the stamp or the ink included. It just has all the card projects. You would have to purchase this gorgeous Posies stamp set separately, but it's only $19, and if you order it in the as one of my options for the class, I'll pay the shipping and the tax on that, so you don't have to worry about that. So let me show you this, and the biggest attraction is that it comes with, hopefully you can see that, this gorgeous little keepsake box. I mean, to store your cards, to store some jewelry, some special notes. I just love this box. Can't wait to use it. So this is what it comes with. Now this one has, let's see. It has 5 different kits, and I'm only showing a couple here. I'm sorry, it's 4. So there's 4, and there's 4 of each. So this one comes with 16 total projects that you can make. These are as they are instructed from the kit. I did one batch totally so that you could see how cute these are. Beautiful, beautiful, nice sayings, nice beautiful floral image. So these are the 4 that come with the box that you would be doing on your own. And then you're going to have a few things left over. Not many, but so I just took a little bit of these embellishments and tags, and I did my own. So, these are the take and makes that that I would be providing you with, and it's all explained in how you can go about that. You can just place the order. I have the kit shipped right to you, and once I know that that's good, it's on the way, I will send you these make and takes. So this is one of them that I did, and I just added these little embellishments, but this is the stamp set. So you could add on the stamp set, or you could just use whatever you wanted to use at home. But I wanted to be able to take advantage of these beautiful images here. This is another one I did here with the, and I just used a little bit of the thread that was left and one of these tags that was left. And there are definitely plenty to have when you're done. So just don't throw those things out because you can definitely use them again. This is another one that I did. Just added my own embossing folder here, the Scripty embossing folder. My favorite die from the sunflower set. And then this one here, which just has the stamped image, and I just did a little bit of fussy cutting here. So you would get all of this, all of these make and takes, just like I normally do. No stamped images, but I would give you the scrap to do all those stamped images. But the dies and the layering and the cardstock is all there. This is the instructions. It comes with a ribbon, thread. These were all of the extra little embellishment pieces that I had left over, that even left over after I did my extra ones. So everything is included, except for this case, you would need to purchase the stamp set, or you can always use something at home. The other one, so that's called a project kit. This is called an all-inclusive kit, meaning you don't have to buy anything. You get this another adorable little keepsake box here, and the directions. You get a clear block, you get the adhesives, you get the ink pad, you get the stamp set. So nothing. You need absolutely nothing else to complete this kit. This is all inclusive. And the projects that came with that, now this had five different designs, and you would get 3 of each in the pattern, in the package. And I'll show you what I did as my little extras. So this is how it came. Very simple, very cute, very bright and sunny and lemony. So I just love it, and I love the images too here, and the stamps. So this is things you can be using all year long. Another one, just a note. I mean, I love to have those on hand because you just don't, you know, if it's just for no reason, why not just send a little note? Excuse me. So that's what came with the box. These are my extras that I did, that I would be sending you the cardstock and the take and makes for. So here I used the new Bumblebee color and the Cinnamon Cider color. I ran this through the embossing folder, which I would run that through for you, and then give you extra, because then for these 3 little lemons, I fussy cut them and then pop them up on top. This is just another little cute images, and here's another one. Now the only thing that I did use for some of these is this little Calypso Coral, I believe, twine. So I did add that on to these 2 projects, and these beautiful little vellum flowers, which I loved. And this one here, just a hint, it colors very nicely because I did I just used my Calypso Coral Blends marker there, and that popped out really nice. So that is the Calypso Coral. That is the Simply Citrus all-inclusive kit. And so there's options on the breakdown on the page for you to choose one or both. If you did choose both, you would have you save your $7 on shipping. So and then if you add on the extra stamp set, I would cover the tax and the shipping on that for you too. So so that's good. So I just wanted to let you know that's what's happening in July. As long as these things are still available, these kits, I have my registration open until, it's open for 2 weeks this time. So I started on Monday, so not this coming up Monday, but the following Monday is when we'll close that out. And then there's also an option to just get the PDFs. And if you just want a PDF, that's cool. I send those out the day that I'm sending out the packages for everyone else. Okay, so didn't mean to go on and on about that, but that's so important. I just wanted you to know these kits are so easy. You just grab them and go wherever your plans take you this summer, and you end up with 16 total, it would be 39 cards that you would make if you bought both cards, both kits, and then I sent you the make and takes for that. So let's get busy with today's mini class. And today is all about the Lovely You stamp set and this adorable bundle. Let's see. Thanks for sharing, Joyce. So what I did was here, I'm trying to use, well, I mean, I'm loving the new in colors this year. I don't always love all of them, but I do really love all of them this year. So this is our first card that we're going to make, and this is the Cinnamon Cider monochromatic card that I used here to put this together. And it was super simple. And let me get my pieces out here. I did all the layering. I'll show you how we get to use this punch, where we get the 6 different options with that also. So let's get going here. I am using just a regular base, and I had 2 here. This piece, I'm going to switch up the this background piece. I want to see what it looks like with the stripes. Although stripes sometimes, when they're a little wiggly like that, throw me off. But I'm going to try it. And this is from the Flowers for Every Season flower DSP pack. And all of the colors there coordinate with the new in colors. So that's a really cool thing, because you'll have that all year. And it really does have flowers for every season, you can see here. And it has nice background background patterns also. So let's just get moving here. I'm just going to put this on our base. It's very little stamping because this, well, actually I shouldn't say that. For this card, it's very little because it's, you know what, this, what was I saying? It's little stamping because the punch is for the label, and you can see this has gorgeous mixed font kind of sentiments along with these beautiful images. And although there's not that many there, I'm going to show you how you can make the most of it with beautiful images. All right, so I'm using my grid paper because I am not good with making things level, and I need a place for my my eyes to land. All right, so I'm just going to do these 2 up here now, but before we do our stamping. And you know what? I'm using my new Stamp and Seal, and I have to say, I don't know, I was ready to break up with it when I first started it, but everyone kept saying, just give it a chance. You can, you know, it just takes a little bit of finesse, which I guess I don't have. So, but I'm okay now. So it was all right. I made a big deal out of nothing. The also the Stamp and Seal Plus, which is stronger than this, is it was really easy to use. I don't know what the difference is, but I mean the other one is obviously supposed to be stronger, but so anyway, all right, so what I'm going to do here is I'm just taking this little tiny floral image and I'm just going to stamp, and I'm going to use full strength all over, just random. This is very juicy, this ink. I should have been a little more careful with it. And a lot of it is going to be covered in the middle, so I want to just make sure I get the edges there. Oh, let's do this corner here. Okay, so we're good for that. I'm going to use my scrap and then just wipe it on my chamois for later, so I'm not wasting so much of it. All right, let's do the sentiment while we're here for the tag. Now, since this is kind of juicy, I just want to make sure that I put it on the block correctly, and it would help if that was straight. And all right, that's a little tilted. Let me try that again. I don't know. So you do it on your grid paper to just see, perfect, how you have to just line it up. Okay. I should have had paper behind it too. All right, so these sentiments are perfect for this this tag, this punch, because it just fits perfectly. So this punch is made so you have 6 different options: 1/2 inch, 3/4 inch, or 1 inch. And you get the option of whether you want a flat border or more of a circular scalloped border. So that's always good to have options. All right, so this is 3/4 of an inch. Now, all of the supplies that I used and the measurements are all on the project sheet, which you will find on the blog. And I'll leave that. It was posted this morning. Actually, I think I posted it yesterday, but it came in your email this morning if you're on my list, which I hope you are. So that in that case, you just need to go to the blog. I'll have the link below, and then the blog will. There's a link there that says project. Click here for the project sheet, and that has everything that you need to know about all these measurements, so that you don't have to rely on me, because I don't remember. So that's that. So let's put that together, back together here, and we're just going to give it a quick. Oh, I should have. Let me see if I can get that off. That's a little. Oh, see, it comes right off. That's good. That's good. All right. Now let's use this side, and we can get going here. All right. So like I said. All of the measurements are there, and you can see that's where I write my measurements. As I'm creating, I write the measurements down so that it just makes it a little bit easier for when I go ahead to do the PDFs for this. So that's what this little mini class is all about. You just, if you make a purchase, any purchase for anything, $35 by Saturday, use this host code here, and I will send you the make and takes for all 3 of these projects. Okay, so I think that looks pretty good. I like the that just by itself. So if we add a little bit of interest to it, okay, I'm sold. All right, so let's get this on, and then we can get the ribbon on. Oh, don't start with me. Don't start with me. Because what's going to happen is I'm going to go right back to my snail. It's not working. Come on. There we go. Okay. See, I don't have the patience for this. I have patience for everything else, but not this. That's bad, I know. All right, so I'm just going to place this right into the center here. And it is the exact same width as the DSP, which is a good thing, because see, like something like this, my eyes get a little off when I'm trying to do that, lining it up when the lines are a little wobbly. All right, we can put this on, and I may have to do my little trick with my glue dot, because let's see, this ribbon is really nice. It's the In Color Cinnamon Cider ribbon, and it really ties very nicely, and it doesn't add too much bulk to it. Let's see if I can do this. I don't think I made it big enough. Come on. Oh, no, I didn't. All right, let's try it again. Let's try it this way. Normally, what I would do, and I should just do it now, is just put a little glue dot right on the bottom there, just to keep that bottom piece nice and settled there. And I'm going to end up putting one on there anyway, but just for now, I try not to, because then if I have the glue dot there, it does hinder the bow a little bit. So, and I can put this in now. Yeah, all right, might as well. Okay. So, yeah. So this bundle was, I was supposed to do this, I was going to do this one for my July online class before I decided to do the kits. And then I saw that it was on back order, and I wasn't supposed to come in until August. And then next thing I know, I looked the next day and it's not even back ordered, low inventory, nothing. So, all right, so there we go. I'm just gonna place this right on top here. And I should have a little, it must be in another pack, but I would add a little of the in color fast enamel dots there too. But see how simple that was? Done. Okay. Number one done. Cinnamon cider. I mean, who would have thought that a brown would be so nice, but I really do like it. All right, let me get this over here. All right, let's go to our next one. Now this has a little bit more stamping involved, but I mean, why not? These images are beautiful, so we want to be able to show them off. So this is the card that we're doing. Oh, I just found my enamel dots too. So this is the card we're doing. And I'm adding just a little bit of the, these are my dots, of the, this is from the Flowers for Every Season ribbon combo. And this came in you get 3 rolls of ribbon, 1 twine and 2 beautiful ribbons. And this is the Just Jade, which again is part of that, the new in colors. And I also used the Flowers for Every Season DSP also here. And I used this Bumblebee one. And I didn't really want you to see that it was roses, so I just used a little bit of it. I just wanted a little bit of color to pop with the Bumblebee. So, all right, so let's get going here. So this is just really simple. It's random stamping, nothing to be afraid of, and then we can do our layering and our punching. Okay, so what I did here was made sure I had a little bit of Just Jade, a little bit of Bumblebee, and then Basic Gray is one of the coordinating colors with the Just Jade, so I decided to add a little bit of that in there. Okay, now this comes out a lot darker when you're first doing it, but let me get my pad. Not that I really need it when I have the cling stamps, but you get into a habit of it, I guess. So, all right, so I'm just going to do some random stamping here with the gray, and you can see this is going to lighten up a lot too. Let me put a piece of scrap paper. I don't want to mess up my new piercing mat, which I just use as a stamping mat. But so I just want to be a little bit off here, and I can do another one this way, and maybe one peeking out from here. Okay, done with the gray. Now let's go on to the Bumblebee, put that away. And again, just usual, just random, just try to fit it in where you can. Don't worry about where the label is going to go, because we're going to put the sentiment down a little bit further anyway. Okay, and let me get one of these up here. Okay, that is done. Now we're going to do the greenery, and I'm going to use the Just Jade. Whoops, right in my finger. See, that's why I have to close those as soon as I'm done. All right, so this is I don't know what this flower is, but I think it's my favorite. So I'm just going to add some of that. And you can see these come out really, really darker than what they really are. just put a little bit random. And I'm going to add some I'll put one right in the middle. And then I'm going to stamp off and do one here. Now I'm going to take this other leaf image and I'm going to do all of these stamping off, because I'm not going to put too much of those in, but just a little bit around the corners. 1, 2. All right, I have to do 3. It's just my OCD, I guess. I have to do 3. All right. So while we have the Just Jade out, let's get the sentiment on. So for this one I used, which I love this saying, wildly grateful, and we're going to use that for this one here. And again, the measurements for all of these are on the blog, in the project, on the project sheet, which you can find by going to the blog. I got a little mess up there. All right, now it's all about the layering. So let's get this on here. Bring my silicone sheet back so I don't have to worry about any of the adhesive getting anywhere that I don't want it to be. When this is working, it's really nice. It's quiet, it's smooth, and it really does have a good base. You can see it really sticks pretty well there. All right, let's just get some layering done here. This white one I have for the inside of the card, because when I have a dark color card base, I personally don't like writing on that, so like for your greeting. So that's why I would always keep, you know, if it's soft sea foam or anything, you know, super light like that, I would, purple posy, I'd be okay with leaving that. Okay, so that's just done that way. All right, so let's get this little strip of DSP on here, and you can see another a pretty floral image. See, that's my problem. I can't go upside down. I think that's what gets me into trouble. If I just do the right thing and go this way, I'll be fine. All right, so let's put this up, even though I'm going to bring it right to the edge. Even though it doesn't really match with the flowers that I have going on my focal image, I still want to be able to just bring out a little bit of that bumblebee. So before I put my ribbon around that, let's get this on here. And, oh, so I wanted to remember, that's why I wrote that. See, I did it again, upside down. Okay, remember that. Don't be going upside down, people. Okay. Hi, Jan. All righty, so I'm going to put this as if it's going up that way. I'm going to put this baby right on top here. And this way I can get my ribbon over that before I put on the sentiment. Okay, so the ribbon, and this was on back order. I don't know if it still is. I think it may be okay that it's not. All right, so this one I'm going to just add a little bit of adhesive to the back, and then I'll cut what I need, because I'm just going to make a knot. I'm not going to make a bow. Just make sure that it's straight, Lori. Nope. Okay, there we go. All right, so we can get rid of this. Okay, now I can get this on my base, and that's, don't go upside down, come on. All right. Maybe it's because of that, I don't know. Here we go. You really have to press hard. Maybe that's it too. But once you get it, you're on a roll. It's fine. Okay, so this is going back on top. And so if you were to get this, the mini class, like I said, you just have to make a $35 purchase by Saturday using that host code. And these are all the pieces you would get: the cardstock, the Just Jade, the Whisper White. You'd get this strip, you'd get the bumblebee. You'd be ready to go. And you could put, if you don't have this stamp set, and you also get the punched images, so for the tags. So if you don't have it, you could just put any image that you want, but you know that it's all going to be coordinated. That's for sure. All right, so we can pop this down a little bit later. With a little bit of zhuzhing, this should be fine. Okay, and this is a little too big. All right, now we just have to get our tag on there. And let's do that right here. And first, I should have, which I didn't do, but I'm just gonna do, I should have done my punch here. I wonder if I could take it off. Oh, maybe I can. Ooh, nice. All right, so I'm just gonna do the punch on one side, and this way the other ones will all match up. And just be sure, if you want them both to have the flat edge, just make sure you're in the right one. Which I have done that before. But that's fine too, because there have been projects where I just did one of each. All right, and now let's get this Just Jade guy, same thing. Slip him in the 1-inch slip there. And just want to make sure that it's even on this side here, on the back side. All right, let's try this again. I'm surprised it came up, but I'm happy it came up. Okay, so I'm just going to back this right up to the end here. And, okay, here we go. And of course it's a little. All right, I'm not going to take my chances. I already messed with it too much. So let's just put this up here. And you will be a little more careful, and you'll be able to do your, get your label on nice and straight. Okay. And we are almost done for this one. I'm going to line this up right with the bumblebee so that it leaves that little border there, which I like to see that. And you know, if I wanted to, I could even like glue that down maybe so that you don't see my spot that I messed up. All right, so that is card number 2. Look how easy that was. Now this one I did, you know, I did take, here they are. My, these are the enamel dots from the In Colors, and I am going to add just one to the inside here. Oh, maybe I'll put it right over there. Look at that. That's what I tell everyone embellishments are made for, to cover up mistakes. Perfect. Okay, number 2 down, done. All right, let's clean up this a little bit. And let's see. Okay, well, thank you so much for joining me today. I'm so excited to see you there. All right. So this one has a little bit more stamping than before. But like I said before, we want to be able to showcase it, how beautiful this is. So this is my last project for this mini class, and I did this a little bit differently. I made a 5x5 card. So with the Make and Takes, I always send envelopes too, and I do have a 5¼ by 5¼ card that I would be happy to send you. So let's do this, and I'll show you how I did that circle thing, and just to make it a little bit easier for you, I'll give you a little trick. So this one, we can do our layering now and get that done, because it's all going to be about the focal layer, and I don't want to put the focal layer on until I know that I haven't completely messed up with the stamping layer. Okay, so this is just 4 7/8 by 4 7/8, and this is Granny Apple Green on top of soft sea foam. And all the supplies are on the project sheet. Okay, so what I did here for now I did cheat a little bit. You can see how this image here is beautiful. I'm not sure, maybe it's a eucalyptic leaf, but and you could stamp it and definitely fussy cut it out. I cheated a little, and I thought this one matched it so perfectly. This is a die from the sunflower dies, and I cropped that out of the Granny Apple Green, and I love the way that came out. So all right, so this main layer is done. I'll show you how I did some stamping on here. So let's see. I already cut out. This was the largest. Well, it was the largest circle from the stitched shape set and dies. So what I did here was just to keep my focus, to make sure that nothing was like too standing up, and I wanted to make sure that it was the circle. This is what I did. This was the circle that I used to crop this out. So that's the largest one. So what I did was I took the next largest one, and I just put that right in the middle, or up a little bit, however you want to do. I think it's better in the middle. And I'm just going to give it a quick little trace around it. And you don't have to be exact at all, because the other one is so much bigger that it's going to be. It's just a reminder to keep it flowing, to keep your images as if it's coming out of that circle. So let's see, we used this image, and I used it in the Granny Apple Green, and I stamped on and I stamped off with it. So we'll keep this, and that's the trick, is remembering to stamp on and stamp off instead of forgetting and doing it all at once. All right, so we're just going to do it, and I can go in and out now that I have this focal point. I'll start out high, and then I'll go in low again, and I'm just keeping in mind I can cross over in here. No need to mask or anything, because it's all going to be covered. Okay, and then I just went all the way around. I'll make this one a little lower, and that one a little higher. Make this one really high, and that one medium. And you can see it's just, I don't know, it just gives you a little bit, and it helps that this stamp is a little bit curved. So put that on and make that a little closer, and down and up, and down and up. I have to really concentrate. All right, let's go down a little, and we'll make this one just a little bit higher, and then end with a nice, see, you get the idea of the twirl thing. All right, so let's do the sentiment while we're here. I didn't use the Granny Apple Green. I softened it up a little, so I'm going to use that. The Cherished Friend stamp, which I have, no, here. Okay, and this is the soft sea foam that I'm using for that. And I'm just going to put it right in the middle, because I do want to punch the ends of both of them. And I have learned with this one, you think you're going over, but it's best to go as high as you can with that in order to get the bottom of the F to reach also. So that's just something I learned. Many times I just had to redo it. All right, so while I'm here, I'm going to just stamp this so I don't forget again, like last time. And you can see I'm a little partial to the flatter edge, but it's totally a personal preference. I don't know, just like I'm more of a square girl anyway, so. Okay, and then I have this, which is just a 1/4 inch larger. This is the 1-inch slot, so that's gonna go in there. Just make sure you're lined up in the back, and I swear I keep this punch, I keep saying I don't think I'm ever gonna cut a tag again. These are just, it's just so convenient to do that. All right, I think I'm done with the stamping there. So let's get this on here. See how pretty that looks? And you can decide which way you want it to go. Let's get this over here. We're done with the stamping, I believe. Oh no, we have to cut out those little flowers, but that's okay. Okay, so I'm gonna put this right on top here. So before I forget, I wanted to remind you about the bonus days, July bonus days, and they are here. It's just for July, and if you're not familiar with it, it's any $50 purchase, you earn a $5 coupon to use next month. So, I mean, and you can add them up. There's no limit on how many you can accumulate. Let's see, which way do I want it to go? I think I like it this side. And you can you can redeem for as many as you want in August. You only have August to redeem them, but they add up. And $5 is, hey, you can just cover your shipping costs, or anything small like that. All right, so what I did here was I'm going to put this on my tag when I put this on here, and also if you were to purchase the to-go class, the kit class, and for that first one, that the Posies, or if you were to purchase both of them, you would be over the $50. So the kit alone is $32 with the, so it would just be the $32 plus the $19 for the stamp set, and you're good to go. You would get a I'll email you the I just put it away, the code, and you just need to hold on to that, because they say that they're not going to find the code for you once they send it to you. And what happens is, as soon as you place the order, you within a few minutes you get an email, and it tells you that you have a $5 coupon, and it gives you the coupon code, tells you to keep it in a safe spot, which you can do, and come August you can redeem it. And there's no minimum amount either that you need to purchase in order to redeem it. So accumulate them. $5 is $5, and it adds up a lot faster than what you think. All right, I went ahead and I stamped this cute little flower image with the soft sea foam, and I'm just giving it a little fussy cut. It's easy to fussy cut these out, and I just wanted to give a little bit of extra something to the tag. And when I'm fussy cutting, I'm keeping my, I'm holding onto the paper and going around with my scissors. I'm really not moving the scissors around too much. Let me just get rid of that bump there. Okay. All right, now we're done with the stamping. So I'm going to put this on here. I'm going to put these on here first. I'm going to layer them on. I have a little bit of linen thread that I'm going to wrap around that. So let me just put a little bit of adhesive down here. You don't need much. Just make sure it's on there. Okay. And I'm going to put on, let me wrap this first. I'm just going to wrap it twice, and just be careful not to get my little stems in trouble. And you could use that little bit of glue there. I'm so spoiled. I have to, it's like I can't make a knot now. I have to have glue on the bottom to do that. Okay. All right, just gonna try to make a bow here. One bow will do it. Perfect. Okay, and we can trim that later if we want. All right, so then I'm just gonna add, actually, I can add this on here now with my dimensionals, and just add those little flowers at the end. But you see how simple it was. It was a simple design, that floral image, and stamping on and stamping off can just totally make the difference of bringing it to life. So then I'm going to bring this all the way over here. Okay. These look a little sad. What happened here? All right. Go ahead up there now. Okay, and for this, I think I'm going to just pop these on. Maybe just one I'll pop on with, whoopsie. Now this is where I get frustrated, because I really should just be using a glue dot, but you know, I'm just going to scoot this underneath here a little bit. I don't want to cover my, actually I'll go this way. I don't want to cover my my sentiment. And then for this other one, I will pop this guy up. Okay. See how pretty? Which is your favorite? Anybody want to tell me what your favorite is? Hi, Nancy. Okay, and then I'll put this just off to the side here and add a little bling, which is my pearls. And just to one, I think one is enough. Whoops. And there we go. We are done. Perfect. You could add more pearls to it if you want. Looks like I got a little bit of an eraser here, so I can take my pencil, and I don't trust that one. But I have an eraser, so I'll get rid of that little doodad. Okay, there we go. There's our 3 projects. Simple, easy, colorful. A little stamping will go a long way with this set, because it is so versatile, and the fonts are gorgeous with the mixed fonts design, and I just love it. And it just says some really nice things that you could just use all year long. So can't find okay, this is the project sheet for the cards that you'll find on the blog. It has all the supplies, it has all of the measurements. You are welcome to help yourself to this at any time. If you do want to do these cards, follow the project sheet, go ahead, that's great. If you purchase an order for the $35, use this host code, which, what did I do with it? Then I will send you the make and takes for these with the PDF instructions, in addition to, you can always come back and look at the video. Okay, thank you so much for joining me today. I really appreciate it. I love it when you can share, and when I can share this with you, because that's why I do it, because I love it. And I'm just grateful that you're all here with me. So thank you again for spending some time with me today. So you can check out the link, there'll be links in the description, and it will tell you the blog page to get the project sheet, and also the information about the kit classes that we're doing through July. Okay, thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. And I will, I'll upload this to YouTube and then see by next week, we'll see, we'll pick a name for the prize patrol. And if you missed it, this is what it is. It is the Four Seasons floral stamp set that is from the new beginner brochure, which is I don't know why they call it that. I wish they didn't, because it's just simpler, it's less overwhelming, it's really a great little catalog. And Christine Borovic, again, if you can just PM me your address, I'll get this prize patrol out for you from last time. All right, thanks again, ladies. Have a great day, stay safe, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.